How old are you?
Maybe not quite. Maybe like
100 something. Yeah, 100 something.
Right about that. It's quite over 100.
It's 90, high 90s or 100.
Sorry about that as we're battling some minor technical difficulties. Here is game 2 of day 1 of the Independence Day tournament. Has played 7.5 innings as it's 6-3. The captains leading the Fellowship of Christian Athletes as we head to the last of the 8th. Josh Tobolski is going to head out for his 8th inning of work. One would think that he has to be well over 100 pitches at this point. He's given up 3 runs, all of those at the beginning of the ball game. At this The Giants, a ball club that's battled themselves back all the way.
ONE FCA, now batting leading off the 8th, number 15, Colby Lowe.
First pitch popped up, just what Tobolski needed if someone can make the play. And how about his center fielder, Ivan Hernandez, going into a dive to make a spectacular catch in center field. And just like that, one pitch, one out. Robs Colby Moe of a single, and Tobolski gets a much-needed first out here in the 8th.
Center fielder, Carmelo Rivera.
Carmelo Rivera comes in, batting first. He's 1 for 3 on the ball game. He's tripled and scored. He's also grounded out to second base twice. Squares the bunt here, and it's a good one up the third base line, and a smart play by Mock, who's going to let it go foul. Would have been an infield hit for Carmelo Rivera. FCA looking for base runners any way they can get them. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff hitter Rivera, who's one of the few that stayed in his position all night, and he's man center field for FCA. The outfield shaded a little towards right, as that one is a called strike with a curveball, and it's 1-2. Anthony White waits on deck. A fastball from Tobolski low. Still no one up in the captain pen, so Tobolski may be asked to record all 27 outs of this one. The captains, knowing they have games the next 2 days, lots of innings to be eaten this week. That fastball sent out towards center. Ivan Herrera comes in a couple steps and makes the catch, and there's quickly 2 away.
Third baseman, Kean Rao.
So that brings up Kean Rao, who's going to hit for Anthony White. White, 0 for 2. He also walked and scored. That one's lined out towards center field, and Ivan Hernandez makes all 3 plays out at center, and the inning is over.
Top 9.
So on to the 9th here in Alameda. Captain 6, FCA 3. Ryan Wapia stands in. He'll lead off the top half of the 9th inning against Bitter, out for his 3rd inning of work, and the first pitch fastball is waved out and missed.
Damn it, DJ, you're too late for that song, man. You gotta stop it. Literally some sort of crazy jukebox.
Ryan Wapayad takes outside, and it's 1-0. Or beg your pardon, it's 1-1. One ball, one strike, and Wapayad takes a curveball that drops in there for strike 2. Wapayad comes in, 1 for 3 on the evening. He's lined out to second, grounded out to second. He's also singled. Doesn't go around there, and the count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Justin Verna in the top of the lineup due. Here it comes, and
Pretty close to hits. Still, no reason for FCA.
that one, ring him up as it's a cold strike 3. Nice pitch from Bitter, who picks up his 5th K. Slider had him buckled at the knees, and there's one down.
Justin Verna.
That brings up Justin Verna, a walk and a couple strikeouts up until this point for the designated hitter. Bitter looking to keep it at just 3 runs, keep his team within a slam, and give him a chance to walk it off in the last of the 9th. The Yankees take on the Warriors after this one. Here comes this one, is popped foul, and it's nothing. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Top half of the 9th inning. 1-1 with 1 out. So delivery misses high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
I just went up there, he's got a decent car, his ball was down.
The Yankees and Warriors have already faced off this year. As that's a cold strike 2, and the count all even. The top of the lineup, and Caleb Rodriguez waits on deck.
So I hit it like 400 feet and I still only got it double. But I hit it way over the center.
Last time the Anchors faced the NorCal Warriors, the Anchors won it 10-0. They look to do the same thing in their first game of the tournament coming up in just over an hour. The 3-2 offer is high, ball 4. And so Verna walks for the 2nd time today, flips over the lineup nicely for Caleb Rodriguez. Caleb singled, tripled, struck out, walked. He's been caught stealing twice. Tough day on the base paths for the captain left fielder. Bitter checks the runner at first, working from the stretch, and Rodriguez hits it a mile high in the air out towards second. Staying on the infield grass and making the catch. There's 2 down, and that brings in Evan Mock. 2 walks and a couple fielder's choice. First one is called strike 1 to Mock. Has been on base all 4 times. Single walk. Fielder's choice in the 1st and the 3rd.
Taster's choice.
Here comes the 0-1, and that one is a called strike with a slider, and he's quickly ahead. 0-2. Zuleika slated to lead off for FCA in the last of the ninth. They need a rally. The 0-2 here, sent out towards center field and deep. Rivera chases back, settles under it to make the catch. We're on to the last of the ninth in Alameda. FCA need a rally, trailing 6-3. Luis Zuleika leads off. He's singled twice and bounced out to the pitcher in his 3 trips. He faces Josh Dubolski for the 4th time. There was action in the pen. Mitch has stopped. Zuleika serves that one down the left field line. It's fair. It dunks in. Zuleika head towards second. The throw is high. And so a double for Luis Zuleika, beg your pardon. That's a 3-hit night for Zuleika. That almost matches his BACL hit total in 4. So Zuleika at second, his run still irrelevant at this point in a game they trail by 3.
He's set up some equipment. He's giving something to Coach Mudd.
He said he equals his BA.
Jaden Bitter, who's pitched the last 2 frames, stands in from the right side, looking to draw his team ever closer. Josh Dubolski, who has been magnificent through 8 innings. He gave up 2 in the first, 1 in the third, and absolutely nothing since then. Changeup misses for ball 1. Zuleika led off the inning with a double. He stands at second. FCA need 3 runs to get back in it, and Dubolski steps off. Zuleika takes 2 steps back to the bag easily. The lefties to the plate, sends one out towards center. Herrera has a beat on it, comes in, makes the running catch. And that's 4 straight outs that have been recorded by Ivan Herrera out in center field. And there's one away. That brings up Orlando Lewis, a single and a couple Ks up at this point.
Orlando Lewis.
7 hours? I did not. I got 7 hours. I'm not putting another 3 hours.
Last half of the 9th. FCA looking for a rally. That one is foul. Zuleika heads back to second.
What time did you get in for?
Nothing in 1.
9:30.
You've been here for a while.
I have.
No balls and 1 strike. Bottom half of the 9th inning. Captain 6, FCA 3. Dubolski's gone 8 1/3, looking to finish the job here at the College of Alameda. That one right down the middle. It's nothing in 2. Back-to-back off-speed pitches from Dubolski. Lewis has 2 of the 3 ribbies for FCA. The 0-2 pitch is popped up.
Taken away from him a little.
Herrera is going to make the catch. And a busy last couple innings for Ivan Herrera out in center field. That being said, FCA is down to their final out, and it comes in the form of Noah Pang.
No way.
Your attention, please. Batting for the DH Pang. Number 30, Austin Sands.
Austin Sands is going to come off the bench to pinch hit. Josh Dubolski now 1 out away from finishing off the complete game. Sets at the chest and fires. A curveball drops in for strike 1 to Sands. The Anchors and the Warriors first pitch set for about an hour. You can catch that and the next 2 days action here on Alameda Anchors YouTube. It's a called strike 2, and just like that, FCA is down to their final strike.
He's going to college now?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Sands from Dubolski. Curveball grounded foul. Third base side picked up by the FCA dugout, and it stays 2-2.
He's 6'3"? He is not 6'3". He's tall. Really?
Open stance from the right side. Dubolski is 0-2. He's ready. There goes Zuleika. The pitch is low. Blocked by Duran. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Zuleika swipes third on the play. Duran blocked it, so we'll give him a stolen base instead of a catcher's indifference. So it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch struck him out swinging.
Jesus.
And the ball game is over. Josh Dubolski goes all 9 and earns the win, a complete game and a victory for the Captains. Your final score: Captains 6, FCA 3. The Anchors and the NorCal Warriors coming up in just about an hour here on Alameda Anchors YouTube for Tony Sacacciuli. Putting it all together here on this Independence Day weekend. I'm Kieran Costa saying so long from Alameda, and stick around, come back in an hour for the Anchors and the Warriors.